Hello. Unmute yourself.
Hi, how are you?
I am well. How are you?
Doing well.
What do you got for me?
I just wanted to ask how as a woman who's married, who really agrees and hears everything that you're saying and can see it like working in my life, how do I have those conversations with some of the women in my life? Not necessarily friends, but because I don't have those kinds of friends, but just family members, people that I want to be close with them, but I want them to see them happy, see
Hmm.
them actually be in successful relationships and have just healthy relationships in general with men. How do I have that conversation so that I can be in fellowship with them and not feel like it's us and it's them? Does that make sense?
How do you have conversations with your girlfriends?
It's not girlfriends, like family members, like let's
Well,
cousins,
before
sisters.
I can say that, is it like a mother or is it
A
who are we
peer, it's
talking?
a peer, same age.
Okay. Um, how old are we talking about?
I'm 27, so 27.
27. Um, well, how do you normally start conversations? How do you normally start tough conversations with her?
Um, I think I think so. For me, I have conversations that start with my experience.
Uh huh.
But I know that sometimes that turns people off because it makes it seem like,
Right.
it's a one off, which isn't the truth. It's bigger than just me as an individual. It's clearly, as your platform has grown, it's a movement. It's something that is important. It's
Right, but
been
like if you
important.
wanted to have a tough conversation with your friend, how would you normally start that?
Um, just kind of asking her if she sees something that I see. So I was like, hey, so I noticed that you talked to, our friend, our male friend, let's say Chad,
Mm-hmm.
in a very demeaning kind of way. Do you notice that? Do you know
Mm-hmm.
that that's happening? Is there something that you're aware of? So more so asking if they're aware of how they're acting, and a lot of the times it's kind of automatically defensive, like, well, I was acting that way because of A B C D whatever,
Right.
and we never get to the root of, I guess,
Well, if you
what
ever
I'm trying
asked
to
them,
get her to
well, one thing
understand.
I would say is, you gotta ask people what they want. That's one thing I would say. Because so if your friend did something to Tyrone, um, she's gonna if you question her about it, she's gonna be defensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so I would ask. I mean, first off, you got to start with what people want. What does she want? Does she want a relationship, or do you think she cares about what you care about?
I say yes. I think that maybe on surface level she may be kind of acting like she doesn't, but I can tell envy. I can tell, you make little slick comments like, oh well, there's only, like, my husband, he's a one-off person. No, that's not true. There are men out there that want quality women, and you just aren't meeting that mark. So I say that yes, she does want someone in her life.
Okay, so you're married,
Yes.
she's not.
No, exactly.
So I mean, I have asked the conversation. Does she want to be married?
I haven't asked her straight out,
Hmm.
but based
Why
on,
not?
I don't know.
Well, then you can't have a conversation.
Okay.
I mean, because the thing is, you ladies want to beat around the bush. And you can't beat around the bush with this.
Yeah.
Does she want to be married? You don't know.
Mm,
So if she doesn't want to be married, then maybe she doesn't care how she treats people. But
yeah.
why don't you ask her that?
I just don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Why the fuck do y'all care about it? I mean, okay, you don't want to hurt her feelings.
Yeah.
Okay, but she hurts people's
Right.
feelings. Okay,
That's true.
why are y'all so? I mean, this is one thing men get so angry with y'all because you will have women that are just rude. Is that you beeping over there?
Yeah. Monitor.
Okay. Why is she so? I mean, why is she your friend? Did you go to college
Um,
together?
yes,
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I went to college together.
yes,
Um, one of the big reasons I'm telling you, one of you ladies got to realize that a lot of your friends really aren't your friends.
yeah,
I tell my lady friend this all the time. The women y'all grew up with is one thing, but most of your friends are people y'all met in college and y'all bonded because of schoolwork. But you got nothing in common.
yeah.
Does your husband like her?
Um, yes, I think more of like a
Come on
wounded
now.
puppy kind of like if
Does
you
he
know what I
like
mean.
her or does he just tolerate her?
I'll s- um I'll say tolerate.
Okay. Is she your best friend?
No, no.
Okay. Do your other friends like her? Are your other female friends married?
Yes.
Is she your only single girlfriend?
Yes, the last one.
Then she needs to go.
Oh, okay.
I'm serious. I mean, do you have children?
Yes, two.
And you got a husband? And you
Yes.
got married girlfriends?
Yes.
Why you got a drug addict around? And y'all are all
Oh,
sober.
I don't know, Mr. Samuels.
See, you can't help somebody get what you want if they don't want what you want. If
Right.
you were a former alcoholic or addict and you're living a sober and clean life and you don't know if this person wants to live that, why are you forcing it on her? She's a grown
Right.
person. She can act that way. I mean, it's not for you to save her.
Right.
And if she's acting poorly, um, I would, you have to tell your friend she's behaving badly. But you don't. I
Right.
mean, y'all don't want to hurt each other's feelings. I get it, but I mean that would be my suggestion. But I know many women don't like that. Like I feel bad for her.
Yeah, and I hear what you're saying. I just yeah, I hear what you're
Do
saying.
you feel like do you feel like that she doesn't really know what she does?
Um, I think initially I would say that, but I think at this point it's more so if you do something so many times. I mean, there's only so many times you can say, I don't know that I'm doing it.
All right.
So,
I think you know that your friend. All right. I would bet if you guys got all the husbands together, all the husbands would probably say we don't like her
okay.
because I mean, when do y'all all live in? Do all your married friends live in the same city?
No,
Does she live in the same city with you?
no.
Where? Oh, okay.
Yeah, about
Well,
an hour away. So,
well, my point is, um, she hasn't learned how to act any better. You focus your attention on your husband and your family, and you know, and if she asks you for help, but you got to ask one thing. Hey, girl, because how long you been married?
3 years.
And you don't know if she want to be married yet?
I mean,
How long have you
I
known her?
of 7,
Was she a
7 years.
bridesmaid?
No, no, she didn't. She didn't make the cut.
She didn't make the cut?
No,
She wasn't asked to be a bridesmaid?
no.
Okay. Was she at the wedding?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, you got to kind of,
And I did have not so much a question, but a comment because I caught your live. I think it was Instagram live a few weeks ago, which I very rarely catch, but
mm-hmm,
about um, BMI and body weight, and
mm-hmm,
um, I really enjoyed the way you spoke about it in terms of health and the fact that men don't want women that are overweight, because I don't think that women realize this, is that when you
mm-hmm.
have children, it's already a risk to have a child. just in general. But when
Hmm.
you're overweight and you have children, that adds to that risk. And that's something that I learned really early on, but it made the difference in the ability for me to have multiple children. So
What's
I just
that?
wanted to comment and say I really enjoyed that topic, and even you speaking about it today. Um, for others, it may seem harsh or uncomfortable of a conversation, but it's necessary in our
Right.
community.
Appreciate it. Okay, well, have a good night.
You too. Have a
You
good one.
know, you got to find out what she wants though first.
Okay.
Esquire, I mean, okay, I'm gonna just say you right now in the chat room. If you're being timed out by the moderators, check the way you speak. Just because you're a member of the channel does not give you license to say whatever you want to. The moderators are timing you out. There's a reason, and I'm more likely to just block you. So,
Hey guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Uh, and before we proceed, let's give respect to the fallen legend Papa Kevin Samuels for bringing out the peak of the Document Society. First of all, I would like to say, uh, in this video, we are going to look at this lady. I think she's confused. She's running away from the fact. One thing I've realized, most ladies come in as if they want advice, but they come in just to waste their time and to argue. Actually, according to what I see, this lady just came in to waste her time and argue with Kevin Samuels, nothing else. Because you can't tell me you've come for advice, but at the same time you're arguing with the person trying to intervene you or trying to tell you a fact without even listening to the facts. Okay, it's like this lady is running away from the reality. First of all, one tip of life I would like to say: one, if you are not proud of your past, there is no way you're going to work on your present. You have to be open and be like, in my past, this and this. But if you stay in a life whereby you have to lie so that people believe you, and the fact is, you know the fact why, there is no way you're going to sit and work on yourself and stand and you're like, yeah, I can do this, I can do that. So when you try to run away from the reality or from the facts of life, my dear friend, you're going to lose as a person, most especially ladies, because according to the story I've heard of this lady, she's just forging out around her story. Because you see, all the questions they're asking her, she feels like that is the exact answer, but I think we are missing out something. She's not straight up. She's not straight. One thing why I would still credit Mr. Kevin Samuels and why I would always advise youth to listen to his videos, he was a very developmental person and a person you can learn. Actually, if a person is to learn and they go and follow Kevin Samuels videos, you will get into an idea in it, not to run away the community like that. Let me tell you, some guys are better when they are quiet. I'm telling you the fact. Some people are better when they are quiet. So if you see this lady, allow me to say she was even gambling. All the story, she was gambling. That's why they fired her. And actually, what I've realized, if you see someone who can keep quiet, and the person who you called speaks, that means you are missing out something, or you're missing out something, or you're hiding away something, or you're running away from the reality of life, whereby I disagree with it. So that's why we ended up seeing as if these ladies were being put down. But if you're to follow all the videos, or if you're to follow all, ladies brought that to themselves, because someone comes and starts with lies, and the end of the video you get to know the truth, you get to know the whole fact, and this is when you get it from them. you know there is a way ladies feel so special and even forget themselves, forget the people near them, forget what they have to do and what they are supposed to do. So I think this lady is just is just a feminist trying to fix herself in what she is not, trying to say, I want to get married, I'm married. What? She is just a confused lady. That brings us to the end of our commentary today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and may God bless you so much. Stay tuned. Love you. Mwah.